Hello, my fellow friends, family, and colleagues. This is your girl Charity, aka Queen of Divas, and I am here to give you your weekly encouragement. As we are now in the first weekend of March 2023, and it is still the year. The time is moving, but guess what? It is still your time. It is still your season. It is still your year. Just tell yourself, it's my time. It's my season. And it's my year. My time is now. Well, today I'm going to just give you a little motivation for a few minutes on something that has, this is not only just going to be a motivation for you as you're going and producing the action needed to obtain that which is yours and that which is coming to you for this year. It is also going to be motivation to my own self, something that I have issues struggling with. If I had to give it a title for the weekly encouragement for today, it would be confident, simply. Be confident and remain confident. Well, you may be asking yourself, well, how does that pertain to me and what I'm trying to achieve and what I'm looking forward to for this year? I'm glad you asked. Let me enlighten you. A lot of times as human beings, we have a issue with over analyzing or overthinking that which is happening or that which has already been promised to us. We love to read more in tune, like to read more in depth into what is happening instead of just taking it at face value. Instead of just taking it at face value and saying, okay, this happened, then I need to do such and such and such and such. We like to break it down even deeper than what it need to be broken into. And that right there is what usually causes us to have the hurdle that hinder us from going and moving on to what is next, from moving on to the next thing that we are looking forward to, that we are expecting, we want to see. But it's because of that overanalyzing, overthinking, over worrying that causes that hurdle to come up. Why does it cause the hurdle to come up? A lot of times when we do that, because we're putting so much emphasis on the over and of the analysis and the thinking and the worrying instead of into the action, we end up causing our confidence to significantly and rapidly decrease because we start worrying. Oh, maybe this. Oh no, I don't want to do this and mess up this. Oh no, no, no. If I do this and do this, what if this happen? Then your confidence go down. The confidence you once had now is decreased. So now you don't have the same confidence that you had before to produce that which indeed you were able to do at one point in time. And that's what causes the issues. Even as I was reading last week, as you know, I'm a psychology major, so I was reading an article about friends experiencing emotions or feelings for one another outside of the friendship zone. And I was reading an article that specifically emphasized on kissing. And that article basically focused on not overanalyzing the incident. Don't, regardless of how it happened, don't overthink it. So what the article was saying, if your friend gave you a peck on the face, peck on the lips, or a kiss on the cheek, don't even think about it. Take it as a good friendly gesture. Walk away. Keep going. Yeah, it may be an expression of feelings, but don't read too much into it because hey, you don't know how this is gonna go. Just go with the flow. If it was a passionate kiss that was continuous kissing, French kissing, going, everybody here grown, so you know what I'm talking about. Then they said, okay, you still don't read into it. You still don't overanalyze. You make sure that if it happens, do your part, go sit down and talk, and then discuss if y'all on the same page, and again, move on from that. Do not ever sit down and overthink because that is where your hindrance come in, and that's where you lose your confidence. So what you need to do is make sure, regardless of what happens, if somebody gives you something, don't look into it and say somebody's trying to set me up. I don't want to take that. That's a trap right there. They want blah, blah, blah from me. Sometimes that's just God using a vessel to bless you, to motivate you to go to your next level so you can encourage and motivate and be a blessing to somebody else. It's not always the enemy setting up a trap. It's not always a trap. Sometimes it's just God motivated. If somebody does decide to give you a friend decides to give a gesture, hey, sometimes that just may be God moving because you didn't expect it. That may mean actually something. It actually may mean exactly what it is. The person cares about you. Hey, it's up to you whether you want to look and embark, because that could be the very blessing that God has sitting in front of your eyes the whole time. But again, that is up to you. But the emphasis is to don't overanalyze. Don't overthink. When a job calls you for an interview, take it that they actually looked at your resume and really, really are considering you. Don't look at it and say, "Oh my God, it won't real. I'm gonna end up making a fool of myself." Don't do that. Don't do that. Believe, as Erica Campbell said, being positive. I'm going to say it my way. Be confident. Be confident in knowing that if it happened, if they called you for the interview, then it shows. Regardless if it happened or not. Because you already know the promise. If that kiss happened, hey, look at it like this actually has a possibility going further than I thought. Let's go give it a try. If the person says, let's go ahead and file your application for the house, believe that it's going to happen. Don't believe that somebody's setting you up. Because a lot of times, 90% of the time, that's not even what's happening. 90% of the time, it's your blessing knocking on the door. But because you like to overanalyze and like to overthink and overworry, that's exactly what caused your blessing to walk away. And your confidence at the same time has decreased. So you got to know how to continuously be confident. As long as you know the promise that was given to you, then you remain confident, regardless of what it looked like, regardless how scary it looked like, what it looked like. If it don't add up, doesn't matter. Remain confident. Just know you already know the promise. So just be confident in knowing that it's mine. It did happen, and I'm going to do the next step to continue with this happening so I can see the end. Because I want to see what the end is going to be. As they used to say in the old school church, I want to get to the end. I want to see what the end going to be. And that's the same thing in life. You want to see what it's going to be in the end. You want to see what it's like, what the end of this journey is going to look like. But you can't see it as long as you are overanalyzing and worrying about whether it's what's going on, because you're holding and hindering and delaying your own self, which is your own blessing. So today I want you to remain confident. That's what I need you to keep in mind today. Remain confident. Be confident and remain confident. Yes. As the Bible even says it, we have the confidence in knowing. Well, just like you got the confidence in knowing who God is, and if you have great self-confidence in yourself, you know I can do fill in the blank. Have confidence that whatever has happened is what it is. Don't try to read more than what it's got to be. Just know it is what it is, and I'm going to take this next step to continue on with this journey so I can come out on top and get what is mine, what I rightly desire and what I rightly deserve. So today, for this week as you go through, keep that in mind. Be confident. And I'm going to keep that in mind myself. I'm going to apply that to my own journey, because that's one problem I have. Just overthinking too much. When it's already written out in front of your face what happened, just take it and go with it. So, take my own personal testimony and be confident. Remain confident. Starting today. Well, y'all, that is all I have for you. So, know that I love you. Know that I'm always here for you. Support your girl, Lady Superwoman, on YouTube. And tune in next week to your weekly encouragement. Again, I love you. And remember this week to not only be confident, remain confident. Stay confident, because it is your season. Thank you. You have a great day. Bye-bye.